Hello. Today we're diving into 5 uncommon but science-backed skincare swaps to gently soothe your sensitive skin. We're not going to talk about fragrance-free products or switching from retinol to some gentle natural cream. No, we're going deeper with fresh ideas and real science. I am Vidhi, a natural skincare expert and co-founder of Oleum Cottage, and with over a decade of experience helping people find real sustainable solutions for their sensitive skin. Now let me tell you a little story. My friend Priya used to call her face a weather forecast. Her cheeks told her when it was hot, cold, or when she'd eaten spicy food, or when she was just stressed. And she tried all the gentle moisturizers and clean beauty serums, but her breakthrough came from these at-home swaps that replace some of her hyped ingredients. These are the swaps science actually supports, but you probably haven't tried. So let's break them down. Swap number 1. Swap face scrubs and fancy tools for a simple oat cleansing paste. Instead of using face scrubs, whether those physical scrubs like sugar, walnut, or store-bought gentle exfoliators, or even textured cleansing brushes designed to clarify, go for a simple oat cleansing paste. All you need are plain oats, ideally ground into a fine flour using a blender. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of these with a bit of warm water or cooled chamomile tea. This mixture should form a soft, soothing paste. Massage this paste gently on your damp skin, focusing on areas where you normally experience redness or skin sensitivity. Like for me, it's around the nose. Let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes like a mini mask and then rinse it away with cool water. Why this works is because most scrubs and cleansing tools can create invisible micro tears in the skin, especially for sensitive redness-prone skin complexions. These micro tears, while not visible, they do inflame capillaries and compromise your skin's protective barrier, letting in more irritants and making redness worse over time. Oats, on the other hand, are rich in beta-glucans and unique polyphenols, both proven in research to calm inflammation and redness at the cellular level. And oat paste gently cleans your skin without stripping the skin, reduces itchiness, calms down angry skin, and delivers a natural cooling antioxidants directly to your face. So why not? Moving to swap 2. Swap your pillowcase for a pure untreated silk pillowcase. Untreated silk pillowcase, okay? Most people overlook their pillowcases. But if you're dealing with facial redness or ongoing irritation, switching from standard cotton, yes, cotton, or even synthetic pillowcases to 100% pure untreated pillowcase, silk pillowcase is a game changer. Silk is not just about luxury, it's practical and it's a skin-saving swap. Look for pillowcases made with 100% pure mulberry silk with no added dyes or chemical treatments. Yes, this may be expensive, but they are totally worth it. Aim to change and wash your pillowcase at least twice a week using a fragrance-free gentle detergent. Why this works? Now, cotton and synthetic fabrics, even if they feel really soft, especially a lot of people recommend cotton. Even if they feel soft, they create much more friction against your sensitive skin, especially if you toss and turn, in your sleep at night. I do a lot. And this friction causes micro abrasions and irritates the already sensitive skin barrier, making redness worse every night. Silk is ultra smooth and glides against the skin, greatly to reduce friction and micro trauma that can trigger the prolonged redness. And it also absorbs less product and moisture compared to cotton, so your skin stays more hydrated. In fact, there was a research that was published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology in 2020, and it says that silk bedding significantly reduces irritation and redness, especially among people with sensitive skin or conditions like atopic dermatitis. This is also because silk harbors less bacteria, keeping both redness and breakouts at bay, while its cool sensation soothes the sensitive skin overnight. Swap number 3 is swap your tap water rinse to rice water rinse. I know this might be a little bit more involved and difficult for some of you, but trust me, it is totally worth it. And it's also really simple once you get into the habit of it. To prepare, rinse half a cup of uncooked rice briefly, then soak in 2 cups of water for about 30 minutes, and stirring and swirling helps. Once the water turns cloudy, strain and keep this liquid in a clean jar in the fridge for about 5 days. After your regular cleanser, use this cooled strained rice water as your final rinse and use it about a few times a week, maybe 4 times a week. Why this works? Now, hard tap water leaves behind mineral deposits that can compromise your skin's natural barrier and trigger additional redness, especially in people prone to sensitivity. In contrast, rice water, which has been used for centuries in East Asian beauty rituals, Korean beauty rituals, contains soothing starches and trace minerals and also has gentle prebiotics like inulin. In fact, modern research confirms that rice water does calm inflammation and reinforces the skin's barrier and also visibly reduces the redness. And the gentle starchy consistency does not strip the skin and helps restore balance, while its natural antioxidants provide protection against the environmental stressors. It's a small science-backed boost to your daily routine that can really make noticeably calmer and clearer skin over time. In fact, I have been personally using rice on my sensitive skin for about a month now, and I already see a huge difference. I definitely have to add this here. Moving on to swap number 4 is standard aloe vera gel for moringa leaf compresses. I know aloe vera gel has been super famous for calming the sensitive skin, but unfortunately most store-bought versions include drying alcohol or synthetic preservatives or even artificial colorants, and that obviously does more harm than good. So these days, an all-natural alternative is moringa leaf. Now you can use either fresh or dried leaves, steep it in warm water until the infusion turns vibrant green. It's also fun to use vibrant green colors. Soak a clean soft cloth and keep this infusion on your skin for about 10 minutes. Now, why this works? It's because moringa is actually called a miracle tree, and for a good reason. It is packed with flavonoids and cytokinin, which is a unique plant hormone that is known to calm irritation and speed skin recovery. So, if you have rashes or any specific allergy, it even helps to recover your skin. And of course, comparing it to aloe vera, unlike the store-bought gels, which actually dehydrate your skin, these infusions are pure, gentle, and are very soothing. In fact, these plant nutrients even penetrate deeply to cool the skin and reduce the look and feel of the redness. And like I said, it really supports the overall skin healing. And the last and final swap is swapping rough towel drying for an ultra soft microfiber cloth or air dry. I know air dry, you need like a lot of time on your hands, so only if possible. But don't rub or even pat with your regular bath towel. Use a dye-free baby-grade microfiber cloth. And like I said, whenever possible, sometimes simply let your skin air dry. Now, why this works? It's because even the softest traditional towel creates friction, which over time can lead to tiny invisible tears, and it keeps redness and burning intact. In fact, microfiber cloths are engineered to be ultra gentle and non-abrasive, so they wick away water without any drag. And they are also less likely to hold bacteria if obviously washed regularly. And in this case, obviously when you're washing, use fragrance-free detergents, and it will definitely leave your skin less stressed and inflamed. There you go. 5 gentle but science-supported swaps using things that you already might have at home. Let me tell you, these are not quick fixes, but they are real natural upgrades for chronic redness and skin sensitivity. Try just one of them for a week and see if your skin calms down. or at least it'll look less like a tomato. Drop a comment about which swap you like to try. Like, subscribe, and share if you found this valuable. See you in the next video.